Hey guys, my name's Marla and today I'm gonna be doing a little Q&A, a little question and answer for you guys. Well, okay, it's like a Q&A video, but it's also advice and it's just, I don't know, just talking about life. So I went on to Instagram literally like a month ago and I asked you guys to ask me questions and I'm just now getting around to filming it, and then today I posted on my story stuff about like more specifically like ask me about boys or ask me out about school or stuff like that. So I re-asked questions. So hopefully I think we got like a good selection of questions to be answered for today. So to answer your questions, I'm lactose intolerant, I'm from Utah, and that's about it. That clears up everything. And my dad's vegan. That's like whenever I'm in class and they're like, share a fun fact about you, I'm like, my dad's vegan, and everyone's always impressed. No, I'm double jointed in my fingers, and anytime like I've ever had a school questionnaire, I've been like, share one fact about you, like that's just what I put on. I'm double jointed, and then most of the time I have to demonstrate, so I like whip out my weird curvy fingers. I was in guitar class and I was playing it like this. I was like, I think I've shared this in every single video, but if you're a new viewer, now you know that I'm double jointed. Now you can leave the video, there's nothing else for me to say. Also, this wall is flipping ugly. It's not cute. And I just have been wanting to work on, I feel like anytime I film a video, I'm like, the background just looks off or it just isn't that cute. And so I want to dedicate this wall to a little filming space because this is where I end up filming most of the time. So if you guys have any, that's my light. So if you guys have any like suggestions on what I should do for this wall, I was thinking like some form of wallpaper. If you guys have any like cute suggestions, let me know. I want to just make things a little bit more spicy in my videos instead of a blank wall and my shoe rack. That's it. Also, if you guys like want to be able to ask me questions for future videos, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. That's where I always ask like my followers. I'm like, hey, that's where I ask my questions. So if you guys want to be a part of that, go hit up my Instagram at Marla Catherine. It's me. It's my name. First things first, this question got so many likes on the post. Okay, I can't find that like exact comment, but it was basically asking anytime that influencers shoot with photographers such as Bryant or Andre or just like photographers in general. They asked like, do we get paid to do that or do we pay the photographers? I've never paid a photographer to shoot for me. It's always been like a collaborative thing. Like they'll DM me or I'll DM them and I'll be like, hey, want to meet up and shoot, and then it's just more like a free promo for both of us, and it's a good way to grow your Instagram and stuff. And if you guys are wanting to like collaborate with people more, my number one tip for you guys is to please be safe. Always bring a friend with you or a sibling or a trusted person. Bring someone with you. Do not go alone. No matter how like normal they appear on social media, you just never know. So bring someone that we're like not alone. I've never been to a photo shoot by myself. I've always had someone with me that I know and trust, so stay safe. How to not care what other people think. This is something that I think is different for everyone. Like starting from the age of probably 11, from there on I became a lot more like self-aware of like what I looked like, my outer appearance, the way I was acting, or just like anything. Like I became a lot more self-aware, and I feel like over time it's not necessarily like worse, it's just it's become more of a thing. Like every morning I have come to know myself, and I know what makes me feel good about myself and I know what makes me feel crappy about myself. So it's like I know that if I take the time to wake up the extra 20 minutes to do my hair, I will feel better about myself. Something as simple as like curling my hair makes me feel way better about myself. But the other day, like I woke up late, I was wearing a sweatshirt, I like was so rushed, my hair was in like a greasy little like ponytail, and I just the entire day I like go into the school bathroom, check to make sure like still ugly. No, like I was checking in the mirror constantly, just being like, or going to my phone camera being like, I have a boogie in my nose. Like I was so self-conscious that day, and it's just weird because it's like a world of a difference just by me curling my hair or maybe putting a little bit extra mascara, because I'm a big believer of doing what makes you feel good about yourself. And so it's like if makeup makes you feel good about yourself, then wear it. I think in conclusion, I think that to not care what other people think, you got to do, I think this is it, I got it. I think the first person you need to impress is yourself. And then after that, I think if you impress yourself, then it's like, who cares, like what all these other little niños think of me. Whenever I've put in the effort to make myself look good for me at school, I'm just like, well, I look good, so why does it matter what you think? And I've noticed when I do wake up late and I like have such an ugly outfit on and my hair's in a little greasy low bun that looks like, if wearing no makeup, sweatpants, and a little greasy bun, it makes you feel great about yourself, then do that. And so it's like, first try to impress yourself before you're trying to impress others. And I think that will just, as a gradual, it's such a gradual thing. You're not gonna wake up with self-confidence overnight. It's something you gotta work on each day, and maybe you're gonna work on it your entire life, and I think most of us will. But first, work on impressing yourself before you work on impressing others. Okay, what is a good conversation topic to talk to a boy that you like? Honestly, right now I feel like I don't have any like crushes. Like I think guys are cute, but like I don't feel like I'm like, oh my goodness, there's that one guy. Yeah, I don't know. It's always, Okay, I'm gonna break away from the question. I was talking to some of my friends today in my PE class, and I was just like, we were just talking about how sometimes it's like you're embarrassed to have feelings. Like you're embarrassed to have a crush on someone. And I don't know about you, like I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this is something I struggle with, is like I'll be embarrassed to have feelings. Like I think it's stupid, like I'll be like, I'm stupid, it's never gonna happen, and just stop, like literally just stop. And so that's how I feel most of the time. And so it's like I feel like I've gotten to that point and I'm like, what's the point of having a crush, because I'm just gonna be dumb. To answer your question, I don't really talk to that many boys that I'm like, oh, I really like him. Try to find something that you both mutually like. That way it's not like you're trying to become someone for them, but you're still like, they're getting to know you while you're getting to know them. You like fishing? I like fishing. No, like find something that you guys kind of have a common ground, and then you can start talking off of there. Dive into deeper topics. No, I do not have a boyfriend. Stop asking me. That's legit a thing. Like getting over someone you never dated, when something happens where it's like, you're like, it's clearly not gonna happen. It's like, even though I have too much experience with this one. No, it's just like you have to get over someone that you never dated, and so it's kind of hard because you're like, there's no closure, there's no, like, I've never even talked to this guy, so it's like, how am I supposed to get over someone I never even knew? I have definitely been practicing a lot more for the past like year of like not romanticizing people in my head, because I just think I would have too high of an expectation for people, and then I'd always get like let down. And ever since I've kind of stopped, or I romanticized school so much during the summertime, like just growing up, and then school would happen, I'd be like, it sucks, it's nothing like they said it would be. Last year I really worked on like not romanticizing it, and I felt like last school year was like pretty good because I really didn't have any expectations for it. And so I think kind of the same goes with just boys in general. It's just quit romanticizing people, because it's like everyone has their flaws and everyone has their mistakes, and nobody's perfect. I think be open to making new friends and branch out of yourselves, because you never know who is struggling so bad to make a friend when it's not even a problem for you. I feel grateful to have like a pretty solid friend group, but I have dealt with friend issues where I felt like I was a floater, like I never had anyone solid. And so what I'm saying for those that feel comfortable with their friend group right now, just be open to new people and be open to new ideas and new friends. Like it's okay. Like it's almost like, don't have the mentality that like your love is limited to your 4 friends. Like be open to sharing your love and to just saying hi to someone new each day, or smiling at someone in the hall, complimenting that girl's outfit that you think is so cute or whatever. That goes for that. But then for those who feel lonely and feel like they can't make a friend, make sure you are putting yourself out there as well. As scary as it sounds, and I know that's like really intimidating for a lot of people, you have to put yourself out there if you want people to see you. And so it's like, make sure maybe when you see other people in the hall, make sure you're complimenting them, or you're being friendly and you're being likable, in terms of don't be fake, but like be approachable. Don't have RBF like me. I think how to make a friend is get friends, you gotta be a friend. And so it's like, be kind to others. And I think a big thing is joining clubs or sports, whatever that you're interested in. If you're interested into like theater or drama, like join the drama club, because most likely the other kids there will be into that, and that will be like a common ground for you guys to start off your new friendship. Or art club, or soccer, volleyball, football, whatever it may be. That's a really good starter. And then also on top of that, just like be approachable. As like, I don't know, like I feel like I have RBF where I look mad, and I'm working on it. But if you just look like you're mad all the time, it's like no one's gonna want to like come up to you and be like, hi, you look really scary, so I just thought I would come say hi. Like that's not how it works. Like if you're feeling lonely, work on being approachable. And also I think at the end of the day, there are as many mean people as there's even more nice people that are also wanting to make new friends and are also feeling the exact same way as you. Am I going to get a car? I did get a car. And so for any of you guys that have been following my license story, journey, driving experience thing, you know that I inherited a truck from my grandfather, and it's stick shift, and it's very old, and it's really cute and vintage looking, but it's just, my dad's been trying to teach me how to drive it, but it's just time consuming, and it's also super hard. I just have been not that good at it, honestly. And so basically my family's keeping the truck. If you guys don't know what's going on, but my family is gonna keep the truck, but my dad got a new car and I got my dad's old car. My dad's old car was a older Toyota Corolla. It's like a very basic car, nothing fancy. I had a friend that literally in the parking lot at school, like she got in a car accident, like someone else rammed into her car door, and like her car door is now like completely bent in. And I was just thinking, I'm like, if I had like some nice car and like it just got completely smashed. I just feel like in high school, having a nice car maybe isn't the smartest thing, unless you really want that, good for you. But like me personally, I feel like I've come to realize that kids are reckless. I'm also like a new driver, so you never know what accidents I may get in. Having an older car, there's kind of that cushion around where it's like if something does happen to the car, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, also like on my car door, I think I didn't ever see it before there, and then one day I came back for my car and it looked like someone had opened up their car door and it like dented in the side of my car. Now there's like this little dent. And I'm just like, I'm grateful it's not a brand new Jeep or something, because it's like, this is an old beater up car. I think it's smart. I'm also just working on saving money and just being practical. Signs that a boy likes you. I think definitely he'll go out of his way to talk to you. I also think he will genuinely seem interested in what you're saying. I also think he'll look at you a lot. I think he'll sometimes make you breakfast, eggs and toast. But I just think in general, normally you can tell when a guy likes you because he just always seems nervous around you, but he's normally not nervous around other people. So this is just little old me though. Last year was my first year of high school and I felt like I was trying to figure everything out, and by the end of the year I kind of like finally did. But this year my priorities were getting my homework done as soon as possible and studying for tests. Those are like the two most cliche answers you can ever get, but my friend Izzy would make flashcards to like study for tests, and one time I did it with her and I literally scored so much better on the test that I studied for than the test that I didn't. I feel like I've never been that much of a study for a test person. Like I'll wing it and most of the time I'm fine, but high school has gotten a little bit harder, and so I would say get flashcards, write down everything you know and just study them for the few days or whatever, and it helps so much. And then my second tip is when you get homework, doing it as soon as you get it, because then it's just done out of the way and like you don't have to stress about it. And I'm also one of those people that like to procrastinate a lot of things, and so the more that I procrastinate, the more I get stressed, and then the more I like not that good quality of work. And just overall, I've noticed my homework assignments that I get done as soon as I can. C's get degrees, but we trying to get those B's and A's. You know what I mean? I suck at giving advice. A lot of you guys also asked me if I'm going to homecoming, and to answer your question, yes I am. I had my friend Kayala, he asked me out and I'm super excited. Homecoming's on the 21st, the 21st or the 20th, something, somewhere around there, but it's this month and I ordered a dress. It should be here tomorrow. Fingers crossed that it looks good. But if you guys want, I will do a get ready with me, like my first homecoming. I think it would be super cute. So if you guys want that video, then I will make it. And I probably will make it even if you don't want it, but it's good to know that I feel loved and accepted, so your comments are appreciated. Am I working on new merch / is there new merch coming? I am working on new merch. I want to like release the Borderline Ugly merch literally within like the next month, so get excited for that. Please get excited, like please get excited. Anyway, if you guys don't get the Borderline Ugly joke, it's a joke, and the inside joke is the fact that like most of the time the clothes I wear, I'm like, oh yeah, this is Borderline Ugly, and so it's like, and I'm kind of making the sweatshirt like a Borderline Ugly color. I love the color lime green. It's so cute, but it's kind of ugly. It's Borderline Ugly. Perfect. Tom Holland or Harry Styles? Harry Styles. I said it. I said what I said, and I said what I meant. And elephant's honest 100%. Actually, Tom Holland's literally in Salt Lake City right now, and tickets are like 500 bucks. No, they're more like 300. That's still so expensive to say hi to someone for 2 minutes. Picture you're out of there for $200-300. Like that's, I'm sorry Tom, but like you're not Harry Styles. Tips on changing your style and not caring what people think. I think this just goes back to the very first question, is like impress yourself. If you like what you're wearing, why would it matter to anyone else? And if people are rude to you about your clothes, that is literally the most cliche and like shallow thing anyone can make fun of you for, is your outward appearance. And it's like, and then you wouldn't even want them in your life anyway. And then first off, second off, another thing I noticed is it's like if you just one day show up to school wearing a really cool outfit and you just start doing that, people will almost like expect it from you, so like it won't be such an unusual thing. Like it'll just be like, oh yeah, she wears cool clothes or whatever. So tip, you're feeling sad, down about yourself, you're just struggling, you just feel like mentally you're just not having a good day. Something that always works for me or really helps is first off singing a song that I like. So I'll have like go-to songs in my head that I like to sing. And then another thing that really works a lot of the times for me is listing 3 non-materialistic things that I'm grateful for in my life for that day. So like whether it's I'm grateful for the weather today, I'm grateful that my mom made me my lunch, I'm grateful that I made it to school on time, I'm grateful that I'm able to get an education, I'm grateful for like finding things that aren't materialistic in your life. And I think you can list 3 things, you can list 5 things, you can list however like many things it needs to be for you to realize that life moves on and that you are, as long as you're doing your best to be a good person, you'll be fine. And then another thing is just talking, being open about your feelings. Find something that you trust with your feelings and feel safe with, whether that's your mom, your dad, a sibling, a friend, a teacher. There's also like I don't know about you guys where you live, but in Utah we have like this app called Safe Utah. Not sponsored or anything, but it's literally like an anonymous app where you can just go and talk to someone that's like has experience or something, like if you need a vent or if you just need to talk to someone and you don't feel like you have anyone to talk to in your immediate life. Just being open about your feelings and also knowing that you are not alone. Like no matter how alone you really do feel, and it can suck in the moment a lot of the times, knowing that like I'm religious and I believe in God, so I feel like I always have that to rely on. If you're not religious though, just knowing that people are going through similar things, and there's so much going on behind the scenes that you don't see that's posted on social media, or even just people at school that you think look so happy. You never know what is actually going on inside their head or what's going on outside in their normal life, day-to-day life. Anyway, so just knowing that you're not alone. Okay guys, that wraps up today's question and answer Q&A. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that the advice that I shared wasn't completely dumb and that it was actually applicable to your life and it was useful. I can't see you physically through the screen, and I can't, Nathan probably just killed a bug. I can't see you physically through the screen, and I can't know you, every single one of you personally, and what's going on in your life. But I do know this, is that just being a human being, there's similarities in all of us, and we're all together in one in terms of we all go through stuff. It may all be different from one another, but we're all going through something, whether it be big or small. Just know that you're not alone. There's people and places to go to help you, and that you are loved, that you're important. This is so sappy, so I'm gonna stop it, but good luck with all of your upcoming school years. Make sure to not procrastinate your homework. Do your best to study and be nice. Be super smiley. Don't look like you're mad. Don't look like you're about to run away. Okay, bye guys, for real. Like, bye. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Bye. Bye. Like, why are you still here? Leave. No, you listen to me. Okay, rapid fire round. Go. Spit, straight, spit, fire. Spit, straight, fire. When you look in his eyes. Okay, that's about it. Okay, literally Tom Holland is staying in the Grand America Hotel in Salt Lake City, Utah. I've stayed at that hotel before. I've breathed the same airspace as Tom Holland. Okay, why is it so expensive to go meet him? Okay, bye guys.